Okay, we are recording. So, so Zane, spoke to Zane, spoke about the game plan. Now, listen carefully, guys. I'm getting to the source. I'm going to get right into the information. I'm not here to waffle. I want to give you guys straight information. We're going to be out of here in a few minutes, but I want to give you guys the real information. So Zane told me, do a game plan. Great. We had an event in London. I spoke to Tash. I spoke to Aaron. I spoke to the other leaders, Jordan. I spoke to my Norway team. I spoke to Montel. I said, guys, look, let's get together, right? Let's do a game plan. Let's run like crazy for 90 days, okay? Now, what happens is you have to do and I'm going to go into I got a slideshow and everything, but you have to go through a pre-launch. So we're in the pre-launch, and the pre-launch won't start until next week, Saturday. So I want to, I don't want to just, it's not fair on me just to dive you guys into it. We need to start the right way and prepare ourselves, because it's not, you can't just start a game plan like that. You have to have a running start. You have to be running first, and then you sprint to chairman, okay? So anyway, we had the event in London. I spoke to Ivan Tapia, right? One of my coaches, right? A chairman elite in the company. If you guys don't know Ivan Tapia, follow Ivan Tapia. He told me, Junior, I called him. I said, Ivan, I need your help. I said, Junior, if you bring minimum 150 to 200 people to the London convention, you're going to be a chairman. Because why? Every one person that you bring to a convention, it equals around $1,000 a year on your income, or £1,000. So how much is Chairman 10 money? 120, 150,000 a year, right? If you bring 150 people, how much do you make? 150. So it's a Chairman 10. So what happened was, me and Montel was on the phone. I remember Gideon came down to London. That's how we actually spoke to Akeem the first time, had a conversation with this fired up Akeem. He said, listen, Junior, I'm all in. I want to go P2, P5, and he done it very, very quick. Gideon, P1K, he launched with us. We all created a group chat, and we went hard. We promoted the event. London came. We had 210 people in the room, right? And literally, I don't take credit for what happened. The back office was just going up in numbers. How many of us have been there before? The back office, every day, I'm refreshing it in the morning. Oh my gosh, I'm 20, I'm 100 away. Zane, I'm 100 away. Next morning, Zane, I'm 75 away. I'm calling, yo, what's going on? And I was 60 away. I'm like, what's going on? I see promotion. Tasha hit P1K. She calls me in the morning. I woke up late. I was supposed to do the 2:30 p.m. presentation during lockdown. I was so tired. I was wearing this terrible blue jumper. And Tasha called me, Junior, I got it done. I was crying on the call, almost crying. I was like, it was mad. What I'm telling you is, it wasn't me. It was the team that we all done it together. Okay? And so what happens is, after that, we hit chairman, whatever. But then most importantly, we have many P1Ks and above. We had so many promotions during that period. Forget about my promotion. The team, P6s, P150s, six-figure traders, right? And that's what happened in the 90-day game plan, okay? So I'm going to break down for you guys real quick. But before I do that, I'm going to show you guys a video real quick by Eric Worre, okay? He's actually the author of GoPro, an incredible book. He just recently interviewed David Amanite and Alex Morton and Ivan Tapia. He's probably the #1 network marketer in the world, not in terms of earnings, but in terms of his profile. He's actually the guy that's put MLM and networking into the mainstream in the modern age, okay? So just have a look at his video. I'm going to pull it up right now. Here it is. Amazing. Can you guys see the screen? Give me a thumbs up if you can see my screen. Amazing. Here it is.
Flying past me. What do I got to do? And I was with a company that had hit a wall. It was a company called NSA. They had water filters and air filters. And their company was going through a lot of drama. And they hadn't switched. They'd switched to Juice Plus. Later, they became a nutritional company, and they're very successful still today. But they hadn't done that at that time. So full-timers like me were desperate. And I joined another company in September of 1992. And I decided that I was going to engage in a 90-day burst of activity like I'd never worked in my life. Now, understand, I'm a guy who's kind of struggling, making 100 to 200. And in my first 12 months, my 1099 was $980,000. In my first 12 months. I'm the same guy with the same skills, same abilities, same influence, same contacts. And I went from struggling to $980,000 in 1 year. 1 year. You know what made that happen? A 90-day burst, a 90-day game plan. It all happened from 90 days. Another gentleman that was involved with me at that time, his name's Art. And Art drove, we had an event that we started with that company. He drove from Boston to Chicago. Had no money, broke, never made more than a couple $1,000s in network marketing, never in his life. And he said, I'll do whatever I need to do. Tell me what I need to do. And we sat down with him, and never forget, we sat in this lounge and we said, oh, you know, let's create a 90-day game plan for you to be able to change your life. You know, we told him, the only thing between you and being a millionaire is putting 1,000 people in the room in Boston 90 days from today in your downline. He said, really? I said, really? Can you show me how? Yes, I can show you how. I could be a millionaire from the efforts that I do in the next 90 days. And it's learnable. Yes. Well, Art did that. He went back and he followed instructions. He quit 2 weeks later. Then we had to talk him back into it. Seriously. And 90 days later, he didn't have 1,000 people in the room, but he had about 700 in the room. 90 days later, from nothing, with no money. We taught him exactly how to do it, step by step, the total game plan, the total blueprint, how to build towards it, how to do it, and how to come out of it. Today, Art makes about $5 million a year. #1 in his company, about $5 million a year, over $400,000 every month. He was broke, no money, had to drive from Boston to Chicago and then back again. Quit 2 or 3 times during his 90-day game plan. Pulled it off, and that started a career for him. Brian Carruthers is another example. Brian Carruthers was with my company, TPN. And Brian had never made more than $2,000 in a month with my company. And when my company sold to Prepaid Legal Services, it was now become Legal Shield. When my company sold, Brian, there's people moaning and crying and upset and freaked out and we'll see and all that stuff. And Brian said, you know what? This is my window. This is my opportunity. I'm going to attack this like I've never attacked anything in my life. Another gentleman at the same time that he works with today, and top earner, his name is Darnell Self, one of the best leaders in network marketing, decided at the same time, you know what? That was going to be his future. Prior to that, what the most Darnell ever made? $400 a month. And where did he work? Retail or something? He worked in a retail store in a mall. Darnell Self, one of the most powerhouse guys in the profession. But what those guys decided to do while everybody else was crying and whining and wondering, and you know, this is a big transition, you know, transitioning one company into another network marketing company is huge. They decided to put together a 90-day game plan, and they put it together like you've never seen in your life. And they worked so hard. I'm going to teach you some of the things that they did. They worked so hard, so focused, at 100% throttle to get off the ground and get it going. Brian had never made more than $2,000 in a month. What was your first month's check? 11. What was it after 6 months? 24. What was it after 12 months? 42. How much could you go back and point to of your 14 million that you've earned since that time? How much could you go back and point to your first 90 days? Almost all of it. So how much did you get paid per hour for your first 90 days? Figure that out for a second. Let's just do the math for a second. You got 40 hours in a week. You've got 90 days. That's going to be about, what, 12 weeks? 12 times 40 is how much? 480? 480 weeks, 480 hours. Somebody pull out a calculator, take 14 million divided by 480 hours. Much? $29,000 an hour and running. It's still growing. You understand what I'm saying? The 90 days is everything.
Okay, guys. So you guys understand the concept, put a 777 in the chat box. I want to see who understands this concept. This is powerful right here. Okay, 90 days, right? So I want to share my screen right now, and I want to go into this PowerPoint. Okay, that I've created for you guys. Just got a message from Lano Bands, living life out there. You guys know about Lano Bands, Delano Bands. Aaron calls them Diliano Bands, but it's okay. So here we are, guys. Okay, so take some notes. We're really going to get into it. We're going to get to it. We're going to get to this work right now. This is the pre-launch of Project Accelerate. And this next 90-day game plan is actually going to be from January the 5th until April the 5th. It's going to change your life for sure. But we have to have a pre-launch before we go into the actual game plan. So first and foremost, what is the purpose of the 90-day game plan? Okay, the purpose is to create consistent personal momentum that will ultimately lead to group momentum. Okay, that's why you have a pre-launch and then a game plan. See, one of the mistakes that I've seen leaders make in the past is they say, oh, guys, look, they get excited. Oh, look, listen, guys, we're going to do a game plan right now. Like, we're going to do a game plan tonight. No, it would never work because you can't expect for your group just to kind of wake up and, oh, let's run. No, there has to be an incentive. I've got some nice incentives to share with you guys about the people that, hit the requirement in this game plan. But it's really something that doesn't, you won't have to, guys, look, we're going to work very, very hard. Okay. This will be probably the hardest thing you've ever done in business. I'm going to be honest. I'm not on here to make it sound soft. I would rather tell you upfront what you're going to go through, and then you can decide whether you're down for it or not. Because I'm sure there's 90 on this call. I'm not sure if all of you 90 will last the whole 90 days, right? But all I can say is I'm giving you guys the opportunity to see what it can do for you. It will change your life. The lifestyle I live today, the money I'm making today is as a result of that 90-day game plan. If I didn't do the 90-day game plan, I would have still probably been a P2. I may have gone P5, but we hit chairman. I mean, literally was like 100 away from chairman 25. That's how far, our business went from that game plan. Okay. And we will cross chairman 25 this year. But the point is that game plan, I skipped 2 ranks. I didn't even experience P5. Okay. Just because of the game plan, right? So the goal, now there's obviously going to be a goal. There's going to be a purpose for the game plan. Okay. There has to be an end goal. And the goal for the 90-day period is to create 12 P1000s and above. So if you're not a P1000 right now, put a 1 in the chat box. If you're not a P1000 or above, put a 1 in the chat box. Okay, so we have many people that are not P1000s right now. So the goal is to create brand new P1000 success stories. Now, don't worry, for the P1000s and above, if you're a P2 and you hit P5 or P5, no, I've got incentives for all of you. But I'm just saying, the primary goal is to create 12 and minimum 12 P1000s and above in the 90-day game plan. Now, the pre-launch will begin next week, 21st of November, and it will end on January the 4th. And the game plan will run from January the 5th to April the 5th. Now, there's a reason why I done the game plan on the 21st of November. Now, if you guys remember earlier this year, I had a chat with David Amanitia, and he told me to run a 45-day blitz. And I'll never forget, that 45-day blitz was obviously part of the game plan already because we was already in a game plan. But I decided to go twice as hard for that 45-day period leading on from the pre-launch. And it's it's a very significant number to me. So it's a 45-day pre-launch. So from the 21st of November to January the 4th, our goal is to create personal momentum, to personally sponsor as many people as possible, and also to educate our teams. Don't forget, yes, we're talking about networking, but I'm very, very, very tapped in on the products and services that we provide. We must be trading. We must be drop shipping. We must be Bitcoining. We must be HFXing. We must be using the products and making money, having results, so people can come into our culture and see that this thing works. It's not just a recruitment company. We're not here to recruit. We're here to give people results that can change their lives as well. Okay. So let's talk about, a strong 90-day run. Okay. Now, there's a few things I want to talk about, guys. First thing is, why do you want to do this? I want you to write on your notes right now, why do you want to do this? You've got to establish the reason why. Why do you specifically want to succeed in the 90-day game plan? Okay, why do you want to do it? You know, I know some of you have got children. You want to, you want to bless them. You want to bless your family, your spouse, whoever you care about, right? You want to bless them. You want to give them a better life. You want to change their lives. You want to, you want to put your family in a better situation. Okay, okay. There's different things. Why? I know why I'm doing it. I'm doing it to help. You know, before it was about money, but now it's more about helping the team. I want to help people rank up. I want to help people change their lives. I can't wait to go to the next big event in London and seeing you guys, I'm talking to you on stage, getting promoted in front of 2,000-3,000 people. And that's what I want to see. Okay? With your mom or your dad or your family taking pictures of you on the stage. That's what I want to see. Okay? So I want you to write down why. Okay? Write down why. Write it down right now. Okay? Write down why you want to do this. Why do you want to succeed in this game plan? Okay? Write it down. 90 days is a huge burst of energy, guys. One good 90-day run can pay you for years. Okay? Can pay you for years. When I first joined this company in 2017, my first 2 months in the business, I went all out. So I had like a 60-day game plan. I went all out. And Montel joined, and literally, as Zane said the other day, I'm still getting paid from that first 60 days. I'm getting paid today from 2017, from the work that I done in central London when I was sweating on the train, coming from work, running to the office, running back to my house, getting a new suit, showering, getting a new suit, going back out again, doing meetings with Montel 3-4 times a night. We're out till 2 in the morning. We'll come home. We'll sleep in my apartment. We'll wake up, go to church. Ask him, we'll tell you. That was the grind. And now we're getting paid from those efforts from that first 90-day bits. This 90 days that you're going to embark in can pay you 2-3 years from now. Okay? So second thing is, what are your goals? Write down in a list, write down goals, and then write down rank, cash, prestige, recognition, and personal enrollments. Okay? What rank do you want to be? Okay? What rank? Put in the chat box. What rank do you want to be coming out of this event, coming out of this 90-day game plan? Okay? Put in the chat box. How big do you want your team to be? How much cash? You might have a cash goal. You might want to have a certain amount of money accumulatively from the 90 days. Or, I want to make 15 grand in commissions or 20 grand in commissions. Whatever your goal is, just write it down. Okay? Prestige. Do you want, the chairman lifestyle, and this, it's more than just the money. It's like, it's the title. It's nice. It's not like, I'm not obsessed with the title, but it's like, it's nice to be recognized as someone that people can look up to as an inspiration. I came from humble beginnings. I came from, the streets. I came from, council estates, right? So I know what it's like to go through the struggle. So coming out now, I'm grateful I can be an inspiration. Recognition. You want to be recognized. One of my personal goals, the reason why I'm in love with Chairman 25 so much is there's a Chairman 25 group. I just want to be in that group. Like, I just want to be added to that group. It's got Alex Morton in there. It's got Ivan Tapia in there. It's got all the Chairman 25s and above in the whole company. Obviously, I'm in the Chairman 10 group with David, and I'm still in a group with Justin Owens, and I'm in a group with Chad Thompson. I'm in a group with Bryce Thompson, Jalen Goss, all the chairmen, Brandon Thompson, Nate, Jay Stewart. I'm in a group with them already, with David's group. I want to be in the Chairman 25 group. That's my next level. That's my next goal. Okay, Noel, Trimble, all your favorite chairwomen and chairmen. Okay, how about personal enrollments? I set a goal. I want to have 50 personal enrollments in this game plan. How many personal enrollments do you want to have? Okay, now the third step is, these are the 5 steps, by the way. These are the 5 steps to having an effective game plan. You have to establish why you're doing it. You have to establish what your goals are going to be. And then now we're going to establish the pre-launch. Now, the pre-launch, as we know, is November 21st to January the 4th. And then that's the pre-launch. So I'm going to explain to you guys in depth what the pre-launch requires of you, of us, okay? Because we're gonna start next week. We've got some days to prepare ourselves, you know, tell our families, you know, what's gonna happen, get ourselves prepared for this, okay? Then we've got the 90-day game plan, which will actually start on January the 5th next year and finish on April the 5th. And then we're gonna have a huge event called the Accelerate Conference that will be on the April the 10th, 2021. Obviously, it's tentative based upon, you know, social distancing and whatnot, but I'm just putting a date out there and I'm claiming it by faith that we will have a huge event on April the 10th. Now, here are the daily activities of the pre-launch, okay? PS3, you want to peak interest, show the plan, and do three-way calls. This is the system that, you know, I've been following, that all of our leaders follow, okay? Building this business, peaking interest, LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, social media, peak interest in people, call your friends and family, okay? Ask them, you know, the invite question, okay? Show them the presentation, either by yourself or with a guest, or sorry, with your leader, with your mentor, okay? With your sponsor, share the presentation, and then do a three-way call, okay? It works every single time, believe me, okay? So here are the daily activities of the pre-launch. Prospect 5 to 10 people per day. Use social media effectively. I've got a social media bootcamp. It's 4 hours long. I mean, you can go through it, you know, one bit at a time. I've got the complete blueprint that I've used for social media. It's all on my YouTube channel. So if you want to find out how to use social media, I've documented everything on there. All of the secrets of social media is on my YouTube channel right now. Okay? Like and subscribe, right? Present the opportunity at least 1 to 2 times a day, either one-on-ones, two-on-ones, or group meetings. Listen to the audio of the month. And we have an audio of the month right now, which is the Quantum Leap by Mark Yarnell. It's an incredible audio. It takes a bit of time to get used to, but listen to it repetitively. And I'm telling you, it will change the way that you think. It's an incredible audio. It's really been an incredible audio for us. And it's amazing. Communicate with your mentor once a day, right? Every day. You know, I just got a message from Zane just now. You know, Zane, you know, I'm on the phone with Zane every day. I message Zane every day. He, you know, is my mentor. I'm on the phone with him every single day. Okay. David and Manite, all my coaches, I'm on the phone with them. Even though David's a bit more, you know, a bit more busier, but we talk at least every other day on the phone or either on WhatsApp or FaceTime. Okay. Communicate with your mentors at least once a day. You have to do that. The moment that you disconnect from your coaches and from the main group, you start doing crazy stuff. I've seen it before. Leaders get uncoachable. Oh, now let me go do this. Oh, I got my own way of doing it. And they don't last long in this business, because the moment that you think that you know it all is the moment that you lose it all. Okay? So stay coachable. Don't listen to your own advice, and be humble enough to come to your mentors and ask them questions. I think I've become even more coachable and even more needy going chairman, because I understand this is serious. This is not just, you can't just wing it. You have to have a strategy. And that's where your mentors, Zane's a chairman 100 for a reason, right? There's a reason why he's a chairman 100 and I'm not. So I'm going to listen to him and I'm going to call him and say, bro, you are making what I make in a year, you make every month. So, hey, you know, let's have a conversation. Zane, I'm on the phone with him. It doesn't matter, even just to waffle. I'm on the phone with him, just to hear his voice. Like, Zane, I've got this question. I'll think of a question when I call him. Zane, I've got a question. Just to get some advice, just to get that knowledge, right? And also have a strong, consistent morning routine, whatever that is for you. I have a video on my YouTube channel by Julian Kushner, Chairman 100. We've done a call together. He actually has some real nuggets on daily routines on that call. So plug into that call and get some information. Okay. Now, here are the weekly activities of the pre-launch. Here are the weekly activities. Identifying new business partners that can be launched. Developing 1 to 2 individuals that have the ability to do competent opportunity presentations on their own. Okay. So looking for sharp new IBOs to work with. One of the rules of this industry, guys, is the lifeblood of your business is in the new blood. You see, one of the issues of network marketers is we get into management mode And management mode is when you start managing your team as opposed to growing your team. You start calling everyone saying, hey, what are you doing today? How many calls you done today? Like, I understand you have to communicate with your team, but don't start managing them. This is not a job. This is a voluntary army. And so your focus should be to consistently be in phase one. I just messaged some of the biggest celebrities in the UK. And even if they don't respond, I don't care. I messaged Georgia Smith just now, right? I messaged some footballers and models. I don't care if they respond or not, right? I want to recruit people that are going to bring in thousands of people into the business, okay? That my belief system is so high, I can recruit anybody, right? So you've got to have that mindset. You've got to be constantly looking for new business partners. It's lockdown. All of the entertainers, top secret, they can't tour anymore for the next few. And in America, they're locking down America. So guess what we're going to do? We're going to go on Americans and we're going to start prospecting. Hey, I see that, it's lockdown. Are you open? Why not? If they don't respond, they don't respond. But hey, it doesn't matter. Try. Shoot your shot. Okay? Developing individuals. Every week, try and develop 1 to 2 individuals that can start presenting by themselves. Start showing the plan by themselves. That creates duplication. Okay? Big one, guys. Next one is promoting. You must be a good promoter. Okay? And also massive follow-ups on your exposed personal potential customers. Follow-up means you show them the plan once, but you want to try it. If they say no, it doesn't mean no. It just means not now. So you want to follow up on them in a few days and they might join. They might join in a few weeks. Okay? So promote events. Don't just go in the group chat and promote. Call your leaders. Hey, I've got a call tonight. Be on the call, right? That's promoting. If you want to get guests on the call, don't just send the person a text. Call them. Hey, you're going to be on my presentation. I'm talking about drop shipping, e-commerce. Jump onto my call, right? That's powerful, okay? Now, here is the actual weekly activities that we're going to be having of the pre-launch, right? So Monday to Friday, just screenshot this, guys. Screenshot this. This will be the weekly schedule. Monday to Friday, blitz calls, daily presentations. I'll be doing the blitz calls 3:30 and 5:30. This will begin from the 21st, by the way. It won't begin from this week. This week we're going to continue as usual, but we're going to implement this from the 21st. So 21st is Saturday. So yeah, 23rd of November, we're going to implement this on that week. Okay. And this is when the pre-launch. So this is going to be a lot of these things we're already doing this already, but I'm going to add in the blitz calls. Tasha's doing a product training and a new member launch on Wednesday. On Friday, I'm going to be doing a private mentorship call for all of the 90-day mentees. Okay. Saturday, we'll be doing a Super Sunday, first Saturday of the month. Sundays, the first Sunday of every month, we're going to be doing a Wealth Enterprise family call. So all the organizations, ICE, Generational Wealth, Team Brick, DCN, all the organizations are going to be getting together for one call. Okay. And we'll be doing me and Montel will be hosting a family call, just talking about, how we're going to work together, because we need to be united. I know we have different teams, and, the whole team name thing can sometimes separate teams. And we've seen it in the past where, it's my posse, my squad, that's my family. And sometimes it can get a bit defensive. So I want to create a culture where you can have your team names, but don't segregate yourself because of your team name. It's just a team name. The company has a vision of 1 million customers. So as long as it's buying into the vision, obviously I've got my Wealth Enterprise. I haven't really pushed that much, but now I'm starting to push the logo a little bit and stuff. But I'm just doing it because we do want to create a culture, but we don't want to rely on this team name for our culture. We have a culture from David, from Zane, from Ivan Tapi, from our mentors. So that call will be happening every month just to bring everyone together. And, you guys can develop relationships. We've got people in Montel's group that may not have a relationship with someone in Tasha's group. So you guys might want to connect. You might want to do a call together, run it by your P5 and above leader. Say, hey, I want to do a call with this person, this team. Great, no worries. Run the call, right? And that's powerful. It creates everyone's together. The way you want to work it, guys. Let me show you guys on the whiteboard real quick what I'm talking about. Okay, this is going a little bit off topic, but I want you guys to listen to me real quick. Let's say, for example, we got 3 legs, right? I want you guys to write this down. So we've got 3 legs of business. And what happens is, let's say, for example, you know, you've got, sorry, hold on. No, that's wrong. So this is, you guys know what name I'm going to say, John Smith, right? Let's just say John Smith is a chairman in the company, right? If you guys know John, put some John Smith in the chat box. If you guys know about John Smith, some of you guys don't know the joke, but it's you know, I'm working on it. You guys will understand at some point, but put some John Smith in the chat box. Let me see. John Smith, right? Exactly. John Smith. That's the guy, right? You know, he's a mystery character. None of you guys have seen him in real life, but you'll see him soon, right? So John Smith is a chairman 10, right? And let's say, for example, you know, he has 3 legs of business, right? 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Now these 3 legs, what people do in this business, the mistake they make is they separate them. Oh no, you're called this team, you're this team, and you're that team, right? I understand that, okay? But don't rely on the segregation, because listen, a house that's divided cannot stand. Okay? Any organization that is a chairman tenant, we didn't hit chairman by just, oh yeah, I'm doing my own thing. I was always connected to Zane. Okay, I was always, even though Montel's been independent from years ago, but we still talk. If he has something to do, he'll run it by me first. Like, Junior, I got this thing to do, just letting you know. And that's why we're always united. We're always joined at the hip, because there is a connection between us. And even though he's about to go chairman 25, he's still connected. So he has a relationship with Natasha. She's another leg. So look, this leg, person here can say, okay, I want to do a call with this person. I want to do a call with this person. I think Elise is doing a call with Montel. Fantastic. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Then this person can say, oh, you know what? I want to do this person, this leg in Norway wants to do a call with Gideon. And then Aggie over here, Aggie's like, I want to do a call with Ali, Ali in Huddersfield. And then this person wants to do a call with this person. This is how Bryce Thompson done what he done. He's not a magician, right? I FaceTime this guy on a regular basis. He just, I called him the other day. He's in his Rolls Royce. I was gonna put it on Instagram, but what's it called? Income claims. Right? The lights. I'm in the big chain, trade house chain. Yeah, what's up, man? What's up, man? I'm like, Bryce, what are you doing? How are you doing this? He goes, bro. And it's like, he always tells me, unity, bro, unity, unite your team, unite your team. Every time I call this guy, it's the same thing, unite your team. When I call Nathan Samuel, same thing. When I call Joshua Stewart, same thing. When I call Ray Rice, why do you think they're doing what they're doing, right? Egos need to go by the door side. If you have an issue with someone in your group or in your downline or whatever, I hate that word, sorry, not downline, I hate that word downline, in your team or whatever, solve it right away. Okay, just stop. Listen, guys, if your conflict with this person or that person is bigger than the vision, then yeah, hold on to it. If it's not, let go of it. Okay, that's the power of this business. That's why this 90-day game plan is going to eradicate all the bad energy. It's going to continue. We're going to move in one direction. Okay, I just got a message from a guy just now. This guy, this is another. This guy's like a multi-millionaire. He told me he's in another company. He makes like $500K a month. He's in South Africa. He told me the same thing. Junior, if your team is divided, the team won't grow. You need to unite everybody together. That's all it is. Connect everyone together. This person here, right? You're not gonna get. You may not be best friends with everyone in your team. You may have an issue, whatever. Fine, we're human. We make mistakes. We're not robots. It is what it is. But as long as you resolve the issue, right? Resolve the issue. Connect this person with this person. Right? So let's say this guy, I think we've got a lady, I think it's someone in Aggie's team. She asked me the other day, oh, Junior, I know you guys got a team in Jamaica. Akeem's got a massive team in Jamaica. Can we do a call with them? Perfect. When Akeem has a webinar for Jamaica, boom, Justy can plug in. No problem. She can even host the call if she wants, as long as she runs it by the P2 and above leader. That's how teams grow. So if you're on this call right now, you might see some guys you recognize, reach out to them. You might know Aaron Diavova. Do a call with Aaron. Do a call with Tasha. Do a call with this person. Okay? As long as you run it by, your leader, say, okay, Junior, Montel, this person going to do this call. And the reason why we do that is because you may be teaching something that leader may not necessarily teach. and it might confuse their team. So make sure if you're doing a training with someone, just know the topic and just keep it, keep it stepping, keep it moving, but keep it, clean. And that's how we're gonna grow. You can't be in your own little corner like this. The company's got 300,000 customers, right? You don't want to be in the corner. Yeah, I got my little team of 20 people. I got my little team. You're not gonna grow like that. I've seen people be at the same rank for years. I was at P2K for 26 months because of this, because I wasn't so much, I was like trying to build my own group. And I was like, if I just connected more with the other, other leaders in the UK or whatever, I would have hit chairman much sooner. Okay. So that's a little tip about building and about, really being a family. But moving on, guys, what will we achieve? P600 and P1000 success stories, right? Identify and invest time into 1 to 2 individuals that will become your faithful multipliers. Create a massive belief system, guys, and promote the pre-launch with excitement with a detailed description. Now, I'm going to share with you guys exactly, before I talk about the actual game plan, this call's about to end in a few minutes, but I want to let you guys know, how do you actually, how do you get someone into the team to run the pre-launch? Now, look, let's say, for example, Aaron is new in the team. Now I'm going to give you guys an example. This game plan is designed for, okay, look, we've got the pre-launch, okay? We've got the pre-launch. The pre-launch is like the runway. When a plane is on the runway, you have to have full throttle in order for the plane to go off the ground. Would you guys agree? You can't have 60%. You can't have 70%. That's why you have a game plan to run through ranks. So the pre-launch is there to prepare you for the work. The game plan is not a joke. So if you listen, it will take a lot out of you. If you're full-time, 16-hour days. If you're part-time, 8-hour days. It is tough. It is tedious. It's difficult. You're going to be hungry, crying, upset at times, but it's worth it. I'm telling you, it's worth it to go through it to become a 6-7 figure earner. Okay. So the pre-launch is there to prepare. So what you're doing is you're gathering all these leaders together. You're gathering new stories. So I would encourage you, if you're P2 and above on this call right now, you would want to create a group chat called a private mentorship room. Okay. Now I've already made my one for the leaders that I'm going to be working with directly. Okay. Now reach out to your P2 and above leader. Okay. To get them to add you to a group. Now you're going to create a group called a private mentorship group. Okay. And what you're going to do is you're going to have all of your leaders. Now, not everyone's going to run the game plan with you. Okay. Remember, the focus is 12 P1000s and above. However, some of the P1000s might break in the pre-launch, which is fine. But on the game plan, we're going to reset it. So let's say, for example, we get 5 people that crack P1000 before January the 4th. That's 5 out of 12, yes. But we're going to reset it on the game plan to add even more momentum. So regardless, 12 are going to pop in that 90-day period. But let's talk about the pre-launch for a minute. Because the pre-launch is when you're preparing your team. Listen, guys, let's say, for example, David Beckham, he created a football team in Miami. You see, before he created a team, he gathered, okay, hey, yeah, I'm starting a football team. Come to Miami. Came to Miami, had a meeting. He's pre-launching. He's gathering players together. I want that player. I want that player, right? He's picking leaders to work with. That's exactly what we're doing here. You're creating an army of people around you. So when the game plan begins, you're going to war. You're going to batter the comp plan. You're going to annihilate the comp plan. You're going to rip the comp plan to shreds, right? That's what we're trying to do right now. Okay. So you're gathering people together. Okay. You're either in a group chat, a private mentorship group chat, which is a temporary group chat, but only for the 90-day run. So the pre-launch is only going to be motivational stuff. No new member alert, nothing like that. It's going to be straight just for mentorship. And I'm going to be, I get direct mentorship and coaching from David. So a lot of the things that David shares with me, not everyone can handle the information. Some of it is very deep, it's overwhelming. But for the private group, I will be adding in information that Tapia and David are sending to me, investment ideas, deep, psychological things that I've been able to implement. So that private group is there to build up those leaders that you're working with and add people in. Okay, hey. So let's say, for example, Aaron joins today. Aaron, Now, guys, this is the detailed description you wanna do. And if you want this in writing, I can send it to you. Okay. Now, Aaron, listen, welcome to the team, bro. I've set you up on the ECX pack. You know, you got the ECX and the Elite pack, right? Amazing, amazing, Aaron. Listen, Aaron, real quick, man. Aaron, I'm putting together, right, an inner circle of leaders, okay? I'm going into an incredible period called a 90-day game plan. It's called Project Accelerate. And what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be working with some leaders, and the goal is to help over 12 people, minimum, become P1000s and above in our organization. Now, listen, Aaron, I know you're a great guy. You know, I've only met you recently. I know you just joined yesterday, but listen, you know, I know you said to me you have an interest in building a business. We're going to help you trade. We're going to help you. You must be using the products, of course, getting some results. I know you're going to set up your store in a few weeks, but listen, Aaron, I'm putting together a few leaders right now, okay? And I would love to share with you how we're going to help you win in the next in the 90-day period from January the 4th. So we've got some weeks to prepare ourselves, to gather some soldiers together, because once January the 5th begins, we're gonna go ham. We're gonna go crazy, right? That's how you do it. A pre-launch is really to gather momentum so you can run into the game plan with people. You can't run into a war alone. Okay? You have to run with soldiers by your side. So I've gathered obviously my current P1000s and above, and a few P6s, a few new members that are hungry. But what will happen is I'm going to be sponsoring, and not everyone that you sponsor will want to be a part of it, but some of them might want to be. So I'll add, this person, okay, this person signs up. Hey, you want to go? Yeah, I want to do it. Add him in, okay? Now, before you add them in, unless there's someone that's proven themselves that they're hungry, you must put them through a few tests, okay? First thing, you give them some audios to hold on to. The audios I would recommend is The Magic of Believing, the Quantum Leap audio that I sent to you guys, The Stranger's Secret, okay? Those are the 3 mindset audios in terms of belief. And then the leadership books I would recommend for them to have is Developing the Leader Within You by John C. Maxwell and Developing the Leaders Around You by John C. Maxwell. So The Magic of Believing by Claude Bristol, Quantum Leap by Mark Yarnell, The Stranger's Secret by Earl Nightingale, Developing the Leader Within You by John C. Maxwell, and Developing the Leaders Around You by John C. Maxwell. Those are the books and audios I would recommend for them. They're not going to read it all at once. Just tell them, listen, make sure they get the books or they get the audios and have it there and then go through it. That's the main requirement, really, in order for them to be a part of your plan. And then get them to drop you a message. They have to let you know that they're ready, okay? And let them know this will be tough. Guys, you have to let them know this will be hard. I know, some of you guys, got commitments, which obviously you may not be able to do the full time, but the part time, 6 to 8 hours a day, it's going to be tough, but it's going to be worth it. Okay. Now, hopefully that makes sense. Now, the focus, I will send the list of books. If someone could put it in the chat box, please. If not, I'll send it out on the group chats. Now, the focus of this game plan, the main focus of the pre-launch is to sponsor as many people personally as you can. So you can add them to your private mentorship group. Now, you don't add everybody because not everyone's that serious. You have to test them. You have to really find out. Have what I call a game plan interview. That's where you put the detailed description. Hey, Aaron, I'm launching this thing. Are you ready? Are you ready? It makes sense? Okay. If you're with me, put a 1 in the chat box. If I'm speaking too fast, let me know. But hopefully, I don't want to take too long on this call. I don't want to talk for too long. I want to kind of give you guys everything and we'll keep it moving. But the goal is to sponsor 12 to 15 customers directly. Okay, minimum in that pre-launch. So we got from November. You can start now. Guys. Disclaimer: you can start now. It still counts. But the reason why I'm starting next week is because you can't just dive into it. You want to kind of, get yourself mentally ready. And then, but I'm starting from today, right? But you can start from today. But the 21st is when we're going to officially begin. 21st of November until January the 4th, okay? Now, I know that a lot of December, Christmas time, so that's going to be tough. That's going to, that will be probably the quietest time. From December the 15th to the 30th, that 2-week period, I understand. You guys will be with your families and having Christmas, and that's okay. But at least 30 of those 45 days, we can go hard. we can really go hard. And you want to sponsor as many as you can. Okay, I'm going to go for 12 to 15 personals. Okay, go wide and then deep. That's how you build a business. You go wide and then deep. Okay, so that's that really, guys. Pre-launch. If you gather, let's say for example, 10 to 15 people personally, and let's say for example, 7 of them come with you onto the game plan. That's 7 plus you. That's 8 in your team. Okay, if you have, let's say, even 2 to 3 P600s, even 1 to 2 P1000s, you'll be a P2. 3 to 5 P1000s, you'll be a P5. Okay, that's how it works. So you personally sponsor a lot of people, you get people in, okay, and then when the game plan begins, I've now got finally, before we end the call, I'm going to show you what the game plan will look like. Okay, and if you have any questions, put them in now, because this call will end very shortly, but put them in right now if you have any questions. So the game plan. Okay, so remember, there's 5 steps. You got, why are you doing the game plan? What are your goals? Okay, pre-launch, the actual game plan, and then a big event after the game plan. Now, a game plan interview is when you you enroll someone, or someone that's already in the business that may not be going really that hard, and you sit down with them, and you get to know their why, and you find out if they're really ready for the game plan. Are you willing to run this hard? Okay, you will have to negotiate with your family. Like I've already spoken to my close family. I said, listen, you're not going to see me that, beginning of next year. I'm going to Houston in January to see David and that. But apart from that, you won't see me. I'm sorry. I told my brother, I told my mom, I told everyone in my family. I love you guys, but I got to get this money. We got to go Chairman 50 by summer. So I need to grind. And when I do it, you will thank me. When those 12 packs come in every week, 12 packs, if you know, you know. Trust me, you'll be thanking me. So negotiate with your family. Let your people know. You may not see me that much. You may not hear from me that much, but I'm doing something for you, for us. Okay? Now, the actual game plan itself, okay? The actual event, now let's talk about the game plan. Even though I'm going to do another call about, the game plan in more detail. But just to give you guys a little bit of a explanation on how it works. What I'm going to do is January the 5th, actually. I'm going to do, the 4th I'm not too sure, 4th or the 5th. I'll see what day it is. But I think, on the 5th, on the 5th of January, we're going to do a big training event with some of the chairmans, and we're going to launch the game plan officially, obviously on that day when everyone's got their teams together and we're ready to run together, okay? Now, I'm going to explain to you what you do in the game plan, just to give you guys a perspective on what to do, because now you got full-time schedule. Guys, we're almost done. So hold on. I know you guys, it's been a long call, but hold on for now. I'm almost done. You got full-time and part-time schedule. A full-time schedule, I'm going to explain to you what that is. That's 16 hours a day. Okay? That's 5 to 6 nights a week. I'm going to take Sundays off. Okay? I'll chill, family day, downtime, Netflix, whatever. Chilling, listening to, vinyl players and whatever, playing golf. Whatever I do, all my, I'm a bit of an old man, so you guys know what I like, the old school stuff, right? Listen to 1970s music, right? But I'm going to be doing that on my Sundays, right? All right? That's just going crazy, right? So full-time schedule, you're all in, 16 hours a day, and you should aim to do 5 to 7 meetings a day. It sounds crazy, but I'm telling you right now, 5 to 7 meetings a day. Now, this doesn't mean that you're going, and by the way, guys, before we close this call, for those who are going to be on to the end, I've got an exciting announcement for you guys, for whoever smashes the game plan. So just hold on. I've got something to show you in a minute. 16 hours a day. Try and do at least, 5 to 7. I'm gonna go for at least minimum 3 to 4 to 5. Just do as many as you can, because you got 16 hours a day, and ultimately it's down to you. I'm not your manager. I'm not gonna tell you what to do. I'm just telling you guys what I done. Okay. Prospect 20 people a day. Okay. 50 Instagram messages per day. LinkedIn, Snapchat, sending messages, minimum 50 prospect messages. But then out of those 50, you want to try and at least engage with 20 people per day out of those. So 50, you may get, whatever, but prospect. Okay, put it this way, minimum 20 per day prospect, but try and get to that at least 50 social media prospect messages. Okay, so minimum 20, but try and get to 50 as far as you can. That's full time. Okay, 16 hours a day, prospecting 20 to 50 per day, 5 to 7 meetings a day, and have your goals around you. Very simple. It's nothing complicated. Okay, and also 1 hour of personal development. You must be doing personal development. I'm going to be talking about that later on. That is the most important thing. Okay, now part-time is exactly the half of it. So 8 hours a day, prospecting 10 to 30 a day, 2 to 4 meetings per day, right? And 8 hours minimum per day. Just set aside that 8 hours if you're part-time. I know some of you have got kids. I understand you can't do 16 hours a day, but for those that are full-time that can do full-time, put a FT or a PT in the chat box if you're going to be more of a full-time or part-time person. Let me know. And just be honest. There's no right or wrong answer. I want to see what you're, right? Okay. Listen, we all want to change our lives, and that's amazing. Part-time is fine. 8 hours is still good, right? Whatever you choose, whatever you do, guys. Okay? I want to help you guys change your life. Like, I've seen it full circle. I've seen the light. If you guys have watched the film Limitless, when he takes the pill and he goes crazy, that's how I feel. I'm enlightened. I know what this life feels like, so I want to get you guys there. Don't play with your life right now. I'm not doing this for me. I'll be honest with you, I'm not. Trust me, I'm not. If you saw I got paid yesterday, I'm not doing this for me. I'm doing this for you. I want you guys to go past where I am. I want you guys to have amazing success, and I love you guys. That's why this game plan is going to do so much for your life. So just take it seriously, guys. Okay? That's it, guys. Create your goals. I'll be talking more in detail about this later on. Creating a big list, having momentum, and so on. Now, last but not least, that's the launch. So we'll be doing that for 90 days. We're going to have another schedule. I'm going to be doing blitz calls. I'm going to be doing trainings, but we'll get to that later. But just focus on the pre-launch for now, okay? But the launch, just bearing in mind, part-time, 8 hours a day, full-time, 16 hours a day, okay? 16 hours sounds crazy. Obviously, you'll take a break. I'm going to have an hour nap. You're going to have lunch. You're not going to be a machine. But you're going to dedicate that time, okay, to the business. Now, last but not least, we've got a big event. Now, I am in talks with some big chairmans, Gary McSween, Garrett Roberts, Bryce Thompson. I'm trying to see who I can fly to the UK. I'll pay for their flight. I don't care. I'll get them to the UK. We're going to do a big event. But we need to promise them we're going to have 500 people in the room. So what will happen is, so let's say January, the game plan is 90 days. We're finishing April. Imagine we've got ranks. We'll have 12 minimum, but 15, 20 P1000s and above. Chairman's breaking, P2's breaking. Can you guys imagine that? P5's breaking. Whips start coming out. Porsche start coming out. Beamer start coming out. Rolexes start coming out. Dior, all this stuff. Louis Vuitton. Everyone's just making money, right? Money coming out your ears. Money coming out your beard. Money coming out your nose. Money coming out your braids. Money coming out your arms. You get the point, right? Okay, amazing. So then we're going to do an event. Okay? A big event on the 10th of April. So about 5 days after the game plan finishes, we're going to do a huge event. Obviously, it's not like we haven't got a date, like an actual venue yet because it's lockdown, but I'm in talks with Zane and we're going to get a huge venue and we're going to do the biggest event in the history of IM UK. Okay? We're going to have I'm going to fly. I'm going to try and talk to, Alex Morton. I'm going to try even get the CEO of the company. I'm going to try and get Christopher Terry to come down. Anything's possible, right? We're gonna have flyers. I'm gonna talk to some celebrities, get them to promote on their stories. So if you guys know any celebrities, let me know. We're gonna message them. Listen, can you promote on your story? We're gonna get so many influencers, so many celebrities, singers, rappers, models, footballers to be at this event. We're gonna make IM sexy. We're gonna make it like a red carpet event, like prestige. Like not just like our little kids running around doing trading. No. We don't want that no more. We want you guys to look polished. We want you guys to come in with your red bottoms on or whatever you're wearing. Nice event. I can see it now, right? We're going to have guest speakers, and that event will have 500 people. And from that event, we're going to have multiple chairmans breaking. And then after that, we're going to have another 90-day game plan. And then we're going to have the Houston event in September, where there'll be multiple chairman promotions. And then after September, we get back to the UK, rest, you can enjoy your money because we'll all be rich by then. October, November, we'll chill. Obviously, we'll be working, but obviously no game plan. In December, we're going to do another game plan. So I've already mapped out 2021. That's why if you look at my recent Instagram picture, I said 2021 has been a great year. It's already done. Okay, guys, that's it. All done, guys. That's the game plan wrapped up. Now I have an announcement for you guys. So put a 777 if you guys understood the information. If you guys are excited about this game plan, let me see some energy. You know me, man. I need the energy, guys. I haven't slept much. I went to bed at 8 a.m. this morning. So, guys, come on. Give me some energy, guys. Come on. Give me some energy. Tash, do that thing again, please. Come on. I need some energy. I need some energy. I need the energy. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Okay, listen. I'm going to give you guys an announcement real quick. So, I did say to you guys that we're going to have, obviously, over 12 P1000s and above. Now, I have incentives for everyone that will hit P1. I promise you, I will do it, right? I know last time I hold my hands up. I was talking about some trading incentive. I never really materialized because I was struggling with what to do. And I'll be honest with you guys. I just forgot about it. It just missed my mind. But now I'm thinking, let's do a proper incentive, right? Not so, because the trading incentive is hard because it's like, how can you judge pips? So I've made this, I've made that. It just doesn't make sense. So I thought, let me just do an incentive for ranks, and those that make money trading, we're going to recognize them in a way. I'm thinking of it. I've been talking to Luke Longmire. He's creating a Gold Cup scanner. Top secret, guys. Only a few people know this. He's creating a Gold Cup scanner, an automated scanner for gold. So I've been speaking to him. We're gonna do a call together. It's about to go crazy, right? So trading, HFX, ECX, we got it patterned, right? So listen, I'm gonna show you guys a bad boy incentive that I came up with that I really feel would give us a lot of excitement. Okay. This is the game plan incentive. Okay. Let me just make sure can you guys see it? Can you guys see it?
Yep.
Okay. So now the game plan incentive. So the first 10, okay, so it's supposed to be 12. Sorry, it's supposed to be 12, but I'll change that. The first 12, so ignore the 10. First 12 people to hit P1000 and above, really, but it's just P1000. We want to kind of promote the new P1000s. Obviously, P2s and P5s, you guys will be recognized. You guys will be at the retreat anyway, but it's just, we want to aim on really promoting new P1000s, new success stories. So you're going to get VIP access to the 2021 Wealth Enterprise Leadership Retreat. Okay. It's going to be serious in London, 2021. A signed copy. So if you guys know about this book called Conceive, Believe, Achieve, right? Here is the book. Here is the book. So I'm going to get some more copies of these. And David Emanitier, he's actually coming to the UK next month to see us. So I'm going to, take him for dinner, say, bro, sign these books. So I'm going to get him to sign these books. You're going to get a signed copy with a message in it from David Emanitier. And you're also going to get a complimentary 2021 Houston convention ticket for next year. Okay. So I'll pay for your actual ticket. And if you're extra kind, I might sort you out from extra bits and pieces, but this is going to be the incentive for us moving into 2021. If you're excited about that, give me a 777. Let me see who's excited, guys. And there's obviously going to be more stuff I'm going to be doing as well. But this is just a little taster, a little something that I'm going to be doing for the team just to help you guys get to the next level, right? So listen, I'm excited, okay? The first 12 P1000s will be getting that incentive. And obviously that will really be, now you may ask me, well, is it going to be from the game plan? Now you can do it from now, okay, up until the game plan. I will do something separate for you guys, but this incentive is for the game plan alone, okay? Because the game plan will give us that growth. So this incentive that I just showed is for the game plan alone. But if you hit P1000 or above during this period, I'll take you for dinner, I'll take you to wherever you want, take you to Nobu, wherever you want, 5-star. I only do 5-star, so Lobster, whatever, I got you guys, right? But just understand that this incentive, you guys deserve it. Definitely, I spoke to Zane. We're going to be doing much more stuff like this. So guys, Houston ticket for the convention, your actual event ticket paid for, VIP access to our leadership retreat, which will be limited people, okay? Because, It's just a leadership retreat, and also take me to Cameroon. Yeah. We'll talk about that. Right? and a signed copy of Conceive, Believe, Achieve by David Minty, which is a collector's item really, because this guy, you know, he's the number one African American earner, and the 5th highest earner in the entire industry. So he's an icon for real. So with that being said, guys, I'm excited. I'm grateful for you guys. I know the call went a little bit over time, but listen, I'm grateful for all of you. I hope you're excited. So what we're gonna do is we're starting next week. So get your teams prepared. If you want any message, if you have any more questions, let me know. If you have any questions, so many messages, man. I don't even know what to say. You have any questions, guys, real quick, before we end this? Oh, we can't do a chairman screen because for some reason I can't unmute people for some reason. It's a bit weird. I don't think there's any questions. Okay. The list of books. All right, chairman screen on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Let's
Yes.
Let's go.
Let's go. Go. Love you guys. I'll see you on tomorrow's Super Sunday call at 2:30 with Zane and the whole team. Invite.